Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the only team from Southern Africa at the 2017 Gabon African Cup of Nations Finals Tournament, the Warriors of Zimbabwe. Hello there and welcome to the show. I would first of all like to apologize for the erroneous broadcast of the wrong show last week. This was due to circumstances beyond our control. This week, it is a very sad week indeed because the whole world, soccer fans, sports fans, I should say, we are all mourning the loss of arguably the greatest footballer ever seen on a soccer pitch. Just a couple of days ago, on Wednesday, Argentine legend, the great Diego Armando Maradona, passed away after suffering a heart attack at home following his release from hospital after brain surgery. May his soul rest in peace.
Hi there, this is Tino Kadewere. Don't miss Charles Mabika Soccer Diaries on Facebook and YouTube. It's gonna be a bomb.
So this week's show is a tribute to the great Maradona. But before we do that, yes, once again, let's send you on another Zim treasure hunt. And the Zim treasure hunt this week is: who was the soccer star of the year in 2001? Was it A, Desi Capena? Was it B, Maxwell Dube? Or was it C, Thomas Makwasha? Well, should be an easy one, but don't worry. If you don't know the answer, we'll give you one last chance at the end of the show, and if you still can't get it, we'll reveal the answer at the end of the show. Right, Diego Maradona passed away at the age of 60, like I said last Wednesday, following a heart attack. Well, this guy here, some people say that the Brazilian Pele is the greatest footballer ever. Some say Diego Maradona, including me. I also share that notion that Maradona is the greatest footballer ever, was the greatest footballer ever seen on a soccer pitch. So what we're going to do now is relive highlights from the 1986 World Cup final, where Maradona masterminded a victory over West Germany in that final. Actually, the 1986 tournament in Mexico was sometimes dubbed, after it had finished the Diego Maradona World Cup. Oh, he was so instrumental all over the show as he led Argentina to the World Cup final. So, just for you, as we remember the great man, the great midfielder, the great goal scorer, extraordinaire, here are the highlights from the 1986 World Cup Well, what a final that was. And he had a hand in all three goals, didn't he? And a little bit later on in life, after he had hung up his boots, Maradona was bedeviled by off the pitch problems. But we still relive the great man, his legacy, his antics on the pitch, and so on. And his heir apparent in Argentina, that is Lionel Messi, who some people say is the greatest player around. Some other people say that no, the greatest player around now is Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, Lionel Messi, who in Argentina they believe is the heir apparent to Maradona, had this to say about the great man after he died. Messi there alluding to the fact that he will never be as great as Maradona. And here are more highlights about the great Diego Maradona. Coming up now, we relive a goal that has been dubbed the greatest ever scored on a football pitch. And it came from the one and only Maradona during a World Cup final. That was 1986 World Cup quarterfinal tie against England. Argentina ran out eventually as 2-1 winners. The first goal that he scored to steer Argentina into a 1-0 lead was dubious. I don't know how the referee didn't see it because he scored it with his hand. Later on, he actually infuriated all English fans by saying that the hand of God had scored that goal. But the second that steered Argentina further to a 2-0 lead before John Barnes of England later came on as a substitute to make it 2-1, but it didn't make any change. That second goal has been judged by FIFA and by pundits all over the world as the greatest ever scored in the world on a football pitch. If you haven't watched it before, have a look. I'm sure you'll agree with those pundits and FIFA. Well, a larger than life character, wasn't he? And may his soul rest in peace. Now, did you manage to get the Zim treasure hunt? Well, as always, we give you one very last chance to get it. Well, if you didn't get it, here's the answer. If you say that the answer is B, yes, you are or were spot on. Maxwell Dube of Chapungu popularly known then as My Rhino. Well, we still call him My Rhino. He's now in the UK resident there. Was the soccer star of the year in 2001. Well, that's just about it. Let's make another date, same time, same place. And yes, remember to take care of your loved ones and each other. I'm Charles, CNN Mabika. Until we meet again, it's bye bye for now.